Hello, I'm Andy,
And I'm Colin.
and it's Friday night and time for what would have been
Oh,
the
it's time
second
for the
time
folk
round.
club, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
And it's the second time around folk club in Beeston, Nottingham, or FOLK Beeston Virtual Folk Club,
yeah.
whichever's easier for you to remember.
And this is obviously our first edition, as you can probably tell from our pretty solid performance here. So,
Oh, don't be too harsh on yourself, Andy. Anyway, it's great to be able. We've got something going, and full marks to you for persisting with some of the technical issues that we've been having. But we'll gloss over that. And who have we got lined up anyway, Andy, for the first ever Folk Beast and Virtual Folk Club?
okay, we're starting off with Helen and Chris Morris, and then Paul Mansfield, Jim Dunn, Dave
Mhm.
Mcgowan, Phil Harrison, Phil Langren Band.
And we won't mention, but we also have a live guest, we hope, at the end of all that. But we'll keep that under wraps for now. So first off, it's Chris and Helen.
Okay, yep, and they're going to be doing What You Do With What You've Got, written by Kieran Halpin.
Okay, another. Oh, that's interesting. We got two by the same guy.
Ah, no, it's not Kieran Halpin, so I'm reading it
Right.
wrong. It's C. Can.
Okay. Get those glasses adjusted,
Yes.
Andy. Okay. And then did you say it's Paul Mansfield after that, isn't it?
Paul
And
Mansfield doing
he's
Rosas, which
yeah.
he's written himself in a meeting. It took him about 5 minutes without
Oh
pencil
right.
to do
Okay.
it.
Okay. It was pretty
And
good for that.
there's an opportunity to join in. There's a bit of chorus singing here, which you can do from the luxury of your own home without
And
anybody
of
else
course,
hearing it.
nobody will hear you, so don't worry about being in tune or not. And you might even be able to strum along at home in a guitar. Depends if you know the key, I suppose. So that's Paul. Then Jim Dunn, who's videoed himself sitting in his sunny garden,
Yeah,
and he's
doing a
doing
German drinking song.
right, which somebody's translated.
I think he's translated.
Right. Oh wow.
There's
Man of many talents. I think he's certainly very appropriate. It's all about being nostalgic about the time when we used to go out to the pub together. So I'm sure those times will come back fairly soon.
Okay, and then we've got Dave McGowan, who's obviously looking forward to next week when winter is due to return.
Yeah, it's a Christmas tune he's playing, isn't he, on the guitar? Let's hope it doesn't get quite as bad as that. But yeah, it's a nice piece of guitar playing from Dave, so that'd be good. And is that then the Phil Langren band?
No, it's not. It's
Oh
Phil
right, it's Phil
Harrison.
Harrison then.
Phil Harrison wearing a cap. So what does that tell you?
Well, it should tell you that it's a Richard Thompson song, but wait and see. Wait and see.
But
Then
it's
it's Phil. Then it's Phil
yeah.
Langren, isn't it? Yeah.
And then it's Phil Langren. Yep. And
Okay.
with an introduction by Steve Benford.
Okay. Um,
Okay, shall we go?
yeah. Why not? Why not?
Okay,
Okay.
let the
So
show
first off,
start.
it's Chris and Helen.
Okay, welcome Chris and Helen.
Hi, this is a song now called What You Do With What You've Got, written by Cy Khan, probably made more famous by Dick Gaughan. There is a chorus, so I hope you're all going to join in at home. Okay, 2, 3, 4. You must know someone like him. He was tall and strong and lean, body like a greyhound, mind so sharp and keen. But his heart, just like a laurel, grew twisted on itself, till almost everything he did brought pain to someone else. It's not just what you're born with, it's what you choose to bear. It's not how large you share, it's but how much you can share. It's not the pipes you dream of, but those you really want. It's not just what you're given, it's what you do with what you've got. It's not just what you're given, but what you do with what you've got. done. It's not just what you're born with, it's what you choose to bear. It's not how large you share it, but how much you can share. It's not the fight you dream of, but those you really fought. It's not just what you're given, but what you do with what you've got. It's not just what you're born with, it's what you choose to bear. It's not how large you share it, but how much you can share. It's not the fight you dream of, but those you really fought. It's not just what you're given, but what you do with what you've got. It's not just what you're given, but what you do with what you've got.
Hello, lovely to see you. I was caught going to the shops more than once a day. I was caught going to the shops, sing to rely, and so the rozzers they came round to rely. So the rozzers they came round, sing to rely. I was caught walking in the park more than once a day. I was caught walking in the park, sing to rely. So the rozzers they came round to rely. So the rozzers they came round, sing to rely. I was caught doing you know what more than once a day. I was caught doing you know what, sing to rely. And the rozzers they came round to rely. And the rozzers they came round. And you really wouldn't want that now, would you?
Oh, well, lovely day, so thought I'd sit here and just sing this, put this one on there, just for streaming or whatever, in memories of pubs. In cellar cool at ease I sit upon the barrel resting, in merry mood I loudly call the finest brew requesting. The cellar man my tankard fills, my lips I soon am linking, and deep and long that luscious brew I am drinking. The demon thirst is quite a plague, and so that I may scare him, again I raise my tankard high, and quaffing deeply dare him. The world seemed clothed in rosy tints, its clouds to naught are shrinking. I feel a friend to every man when drinking. But still I find the more I drink, the more my thirst increases. In fact, this is the toper's lot, his craving seldom ceases. Yet never mind, the day is long until the sun is sinking. My duty to it comes back all the quicker. That is the lot of all who taste the fine enticing liquor. I do not see what harm is done if to the floor I am sinking. I never injure anyone when drinking, D-R-I-N-K-I-N-G, drinking. Mary, get it down, you. Whoop.
This is The Low Road by Kieran Halpin.
You know now I answer to none but my Maker. My conscience will guide me through many's the storm, and I've nothing against you but the way you turned against me, and I've nothing to leave you but memories. Sad is the heart that had once held you sacred. and lost is the soul I gave you to mind, and gone is the loving that flowed deep between us, and long is the day and the night time. It's not for the want of the working I leave you. It's not that adventure has led me away, but the sunlight has set on a saddened horizon, and this ship is leaving the bay. I pray, given time, you may learn to forgive me. I pray, given time, I may learn to forget. But true love runs roughly, and you and I stumbled, and now it's with sadness I leave you. You know now I answer to none but my Maker. My conscience will guide me through many's the storm, and I've nothing against you but the way you turned against me, and I've nothing to leave you but memories.
One, two, three, four. Signs and wonders in a world of light, all of my hopes on saving grace, beaten by the river's side. I pin my dreams to a star-filled sky, pray my love wasn't all in vain, hope in a star-filled mind, beaten by the river. We've all got a ticket on the same damn train, can't help hoping our luck will change. All looking for a heaven above, everything's riding on love. I know how time changes every little thing, green lights shine from the end of the quay, beaten by the riverside. Take it to your heart, and take it on the chin. It's gotta get better, but God knows when. Forget about losing faith, think about saving grace. We've all got a ticket on the same damn train, can't help hoping our luck will change. All looking for a heaven above, everything's riding on love. Now I'm about as easy as a cross-cut saw, tearing through the night to a long-lost sound, beaten by the riverside. So stop me thinking about the shape I'm in, be my backstop time and again, hope in a star-filled high, meeting by the river, hope in a star
Well, that was a really nice selection, wasn't it? Thanks everybody who took part in that. And as you can see on the screen, we've got a couple of guests with us in our virtual club room, Phil Harrison and Steve Benford. So, Andy, do you want to have a word with Phil?
Well, hello both of you, and particularly to Phil, because I was going to go ask you about your song, having got the name muddled, and why you were wearing a cap for a non-Richard Thompson song.
Well, it was basically to avoid the glare that comes off the forehead. Tends to overpower the video a little bit.
Okay, tell us a bit about the song.
Okay, well, the song, we first found the song on this Kieran Halpin CD. It's called The Low Road. It's not a happy song, but then you know me, I don't really go for happy songs anyway. And the other thing that helped me when I was starting to play it was the Kieran Halpin songbook, which has got a lot of his songs in, and it's got The Low Road as the first song, and it provides you with basically the chords, which is a great help, especially as Kieran Halpin tends to use rather weird tunings. For The Low Road, he uses open G, which is basically top string goes down to D, the fifth string goes down to G, and the sixth string goes down to D. But he plays it a semitone and a half, sorry, a tone and a half lower. He has a really big guitar to play it on, and so he can play with the guitar tuned very low. So he's actually in something like B flat E or something like that, which is really confusing. But he does say it's open G if you put the capo on the third fret. But I tune my guitar to open G, and then I have to put the capo on the seventh fret to suit my voice, because I don't have a huge range. But I'm a big fan of Kieran Halpin's. He's written some really lovely songs, and that's one song that I admire him for most, I think.
I've heard you sing it before at the club, though not that often. And apart from that, I'm not familiar with anything. So that's really interesting. Well, I think we'll all be looking up our Kieran Halpin videos and what have you. Thanks for that, Phil.
Does the book come with anti-arthritis cream, to get your fingers moving?
No, it's just a book of music, but it's very useful, Yeah.
Okay,
Excellent.
great, Phil. Anyway, Colin, do you want to do our next introduction?
Well, yeah, as you can see, we've also got Steve Benford in the room.
Oh,
Hi, Steve. And as he's equipped with a guitar, he's going to play us a couple of tunes maybe in a minute. But nice to see the video that you uploaded from the Langham Band. It was recorded in your living room a couple of years ago, so that was nice, and a nice introduction. What are you going to play for us now, Steve?
yeah, I thought to play you a couple of tunes, if that's okay. Traditional ones. First one's the Ashokan Farewell, American tune. Second one's going to be an O'Carolan's piece called Blind Mary that he wrote for another blind Irish harper or harpist.
Right. Well, when you're ready, I think the
Thank you.
rest of us are just going to mute our audio so that we don't inadvertently cough and put you off.
And I'm just going to tune this guitar.
So after you. There you go.
Thank you very much. That was brilliant, Steve.
Excellent. Thanks,
Excellent.
Steve. Thank you very
People
much.
might be interested about your guitar because I noticed it's the Yamaha. Is that the one with the transducer in it?
It is, yes, yeah. It's a funny beast. It's, yeah, it does. It's got some controls on the top for doing reverb and echo. So if I kind of turn them up, don't know if you can hear that.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's does its own reverb, but with no amplifier, and that's because there's a pickup inside that, like a normal pickup, picks up the sound, and then it plays it back through an actuator, a motor, and actually plays the guitar back as a speaker. So it's kind of like its own onboard speaker. It's kind of crazy thing, but it's a lot of fun, really. So yeah.
It sounded good anyway. Thanks, Steve.
That's great.
People out there might be wondering why we aren't all performing live, as it were. And the thing is, we discovered in some of our experiments that you really need to be using an external microphone, as I believe Steve was there. And that's just one more step in the way that we maybe get there, maybe have some more live performances in future. But thanks for doing that, Steve. The other ones, for anybody else out there who's a regular and would like to perform and be part of the virtual folk club, go to the website, which is folkbeeston.club. Very easy. folkbeeston.club, all lowercase. And there is a section called Virtual Folk Club. And if you have a look there, we're updating that, and you'll see quite a longish description of how to go about making a video using a smartphone or laptop or whatever, and how to get it to us so that we can program it as part of this watch party. But thanks to everybody who's taken part. Andy, I think a special thanks to you, because you've been working away trying to solve all the issues that Facebook has presented you with, and let's hope we've succeeded. And a reminder also to people out there that if you've been watching live with us, then please make a comment in the using your keyboard in the little comment section, and we look forward to seeing you, or indeed you seeing us, same time next Friday.
Brilliant. Okay. Yes. Thanks everybody, and thanks to Colin. And yeah, same time next Friday, if it goes out tonight.
Brilliant.
Okay. Brilliant.
Everybody.
Okay. That's it.